That right there is the Stone 10th anniversary IPA. So here it is. No gelatin, no clearing agent, and it's not so clear. It'll clear up, but it's been in the keg for about a week now. I pressurized it, left it in there for 3 days, 20 psi, poured a glass, not a hint of head. Tasted it, and it was too sweet. I haven't tasted it yet today, and this would be the first time in about a week since I've tried it. Now I can see that there's a nice puffy head on it. It's got some pretty good legs on it, good lacing. So it's well carbed now. I'm a little bit disappointed with this because it started out at 1.096 and it finished way high. So it was 1.030. 8.6%. This should be a 10.0 beer. It didn't attenuate out. I didn't add in enough yeast, so it was totally my fault. But it was 2 fresh vials of yeast, and I really should have put in 3. So it was totally my fault that it comes out sweet. But I'll give it another taste. We'll see how it goes. Cheers. It's got a good mouthfeel to it. You know, it's not thin. It's not stouty thick either. But it's definitely thicker than the Coca-Cola Porter. So, sweetness is there, but the bitterness is there too. So it does sort of balance it out. It's gotten better over the course of the last week, that's for sure. Cheers again. I was going to dump it. If it didn't get better, I was going to dump it, but it seems to be getting better. So I don't know, 8.6. It's big. It's definitely sweet, but it's got some hot balls on it too. So we'll keep it around for a little bit and see how it goes. What else do I got brewing? So here's the Stella Artois clone. It's looking pretty good. I almost stopped off and picked up some today. But you can see it's got good carbonation in there. It's pretty good clarity. There's no gelatin in that one either. Just let it set and lager properly. I'm going on week 2 of lagering for this. Should lager for 4 weeks. So yeah, let's give it a whirl. The smell on it is definitely improving, I think. It's getting a little bit more, well, lager pungent, I guess you would say. You know, I don't smell any butter, butterscotch, or anything like that. It's just light malt, very, very light malts. Yeah, so cheers. Clean, refreshing. There's a taste on my tongue, on my palate, upper palate. I can't sort of place it. Oh, I'm not a big lager person, but it seems pretty good. I should get the review side-by-side comparison out here pretty quick. So besides that, instead of getting the Stella Artois clone today, I did pick up a couple other beers. I had to go in the opposite direction I normally go. But I've been hearing a lot of things about rye beers, and I haven't, I don't ever remember tasting a rye beer. And I've been looking for this one here in Norway for a long time. And it's listed as like being available here in Norway, but it's always been out of stock. they finally got some back in stock, so I went ahead and picked some up. So I got the Sierra Nevada Rye IPA, Ruthless Rye. Don't know if it's an IPA. They had the recipe for this one in the Brew Your Own magazine a couple months back. So if I like it, I'll probably try and brew this one up. Also, you know, we're all hophead sort of. Well, most of us anyway. They also had the Hoptimum. Sorry, they also had the Hoptimum. So I went ahead and picked that one up as well. Can't wait to try it. Can't wait. So yeah, I'll probably be giving those a whirl later this weekend. I also got the 2 beers that Glenn sent me. He sent me the Autumn Amber Ale and also his Arrogant Bastard Ale recipe. So I haven't had those yet. I'm going to store them until this weekend and give those a whirl. So you saw the 2 beers that I did just pour, and you know, I'll probably drink those. But I'm trying to lay low these days. So during the week, I'm not drinking at all. Just like on a Homebrew Wednesday, I'll have a taste. But that's about it. I know a lot of people are out there have done like a 30-day sobriety, and you know, I say cheers to that. And you know, Uncle Jonah, a couple of others are currently doing a 30-day sobriety. Brew Dad up in yep. So cheers to you guys. I think that's fantastic. Yeah, so I'm just trying to cut down and take it easy, and you know, just appreciate the beer that I do have every now and then. You know, I don't have to. I'm trying to get away from thinking I have to have one every night. So yeah, just sort of breaking that habit, and yeah, just trying to relax. And so what else do I got going on? I got the wood for the Keyser, and I haven't put it together yet. So at least I've got the wood. I've got it chopped up to the right sizes. Just need to buy the screws that are going to hold it together, but I have everything else. Also got the STC 1000 from Glenn. Thank you very much, sir. So I'll go ahead and plan on actually cutting a hole out in the Keyser extension and just putting it right in the wall there. So I'll show you that, guys, when I'm done with it. I got a few beers left in the fermenters, so I'll go ahead and show you that now, and then we'll come back. Alright, so here's the winter warmer, the Christmas ale that was brewed up. As you can see, I got quite a bit out of that, so after the secondary came out. So that's doing pretty good. Here's the secondary. It'll probably sit here until this weekend, and then I'll bottle it up. In addition to that, up here, I've got the Pliny the Elder, and that's done. So that's ready to be racked off. I've also got the Gruit, and that's bubbling now about, you know, once every 15-20 seconds or so. And so I'll go ahead and continue to let that go probably for at least another week in the fermenter. So if I look in the fridge now, you see the better bottle, Carboy, is in there, and that's filled with the pale ale, the English bitter pale ale that I was going for. So I got this cold crashing right now, and it's going to stay in here for at least another few days while it clears, and then I'll rack that off into a keg as well. Okay, so you can see I've got a few beers ready to go. The English bitter slash pale ale is ready to go. It's ready to be racked into a keg. I don't have one yet for it though. I really don't want to put it in the bottles. I'm hooked on kegging now, so I'll just wait until next week and put it into a keg. Get a new keg. Put it into that. Also, the Christmas ale though, the winter warmer, that will be going into bottles. So I'll bottle that up this weekend and store that off. Half of it will be going to Jens, the guy who helped me brew it, and then I'll keep the other half for myself. The Pliny the Elder clone, I think that's as low as it's going to get. It's down to 1.020. So that was a little bit high. Remember, if you remember, that one went higher than I had hoped, and so I only had 2 vials of yeast for that one as well. So that only attenuated out to 1.020. It should be down to at least 1.013. 1.011 is probably what I was aiming for. So that's going to be a little bit sweeter than expected, but hopefully, like the 10th anniversary, I'm going to try and hopefully salvage that, and hopefully that will be good to share and drink. So yeah, that's all I've got going on this week, guys. I hope you guys are having a great week. Happy Homebrew Wednesday. Cheers to you. Be safe, everybody. Cheers.